Welcome to Unit 1 of 4 units within this course. If you look at the syllabus, you've seen very carefully how we've laid them out. Basically, there are 4 units. Each unit basically has about a month that you can work through the course material with. And so we're dealing with the Pentateuch, former prophets, and latter prophets, and the writings. This unit deals with the first 5 books of the Old Testament, known as the Pentateuch, which is a Latin word for, you know it, 5 books, all right? We're dealing with the Torah, as the Jews called it, the Torah, and of course we're dealing with the law. And specifically it deals with the book of beginnings, known as Genesis, and through Deuteronomy, which is known as the second law. So it's really a vital section because it forms the basis of everything that you'll read in the rest of the study of the Old Testament. The book of Genesis, of course, you have the book of beginnings, right? The beginning of man, beginning of sin, the beginning of redemption through Abraham, all right? So very critical. And it leaves us with Joseph and his family down in Egypt, and that's it. For 400 years, we don't know anything what transpires down in the book in Egypt, where the Israelites are. And that just brings us to the book of Exodus, and boom, who appears on the scene? Moses. Wow. And Moses, of course, is in Egypt, and you know a little bit about him already, raised up in the camp of the Pharaoh. And of course, he's the one that is chosen to lead the people out of Israel and to prepare them for entering the promised land. Then, of course, after the book of Exodus, got Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Those are, of course, not transitional, but critical books for the Jews because they start establishing, which we've already had a little bit in the book of Exodus, the ceremonial and the ritual and the idea of the law concepts that need to be worked out in the nation of Israel as they try to serve the Lord the best they can in the remainder of the Old Testament. So these become very critical stepping stones leading you into the remainder portion of the Old Testament. So study them well, and I trust you do well on the quizzes. But they are made to, again, look at the particulars. There are no trick questions within any of the quizzes, but they're made for you to understand the context, both the Bible and the text. So study well, my friend, and we look forward to seeing you online.